What if I told you that some numbers can be added up forever? Sounds impossible, right? But in mathematics, we do this all the time. And it's not just theory. It's powering artificial intelligence, physics, and even your daily Netflix recommendations. Welcome to the fascinating world of infinite series. Before you panic, no, you don't need an infinite amount of time to learn this. We'll break down infinite series, explore mind-blowing examples, and even show how they're used in AI and machine learning. So stick around. This is a must-learn topic. Let's start simple. A series is just the sum of terms in a sequence. When this sum goes on forever, we call it an infinite series. Mathematically, an infinite series looks like this. If this sum adds up to a finite number, we call it convergent. If it keeps growing forever, we call it divergent. Now, it's up to Bhaskar to explain the convergent and divergent series.
Thank you, Charles.
Welcome, please carry on.
Infinite series deals with the adding up of infinite number of numbers. At first, we will discuss about divergent series. In mathematics, a divergent series is an infinite series that is not convergent, meaning that the infinite sequence of the partial sums of the series does not have a finite limit. Consider this series. If we continue adding up this series indefinitely, the sum will grow bigger and bigger without limit. If we somehow be able to add all the numbers of the series would add up to infinity. Now, it's time for convergent series. In convergent series, if you keep adding more numbers, the sum keeps growing, but even though we add more numbers, the sum of all the infinitely many terms is a finite numbers. Example, imagine you were a journalist and you went to cover the race between tortoise and rabbit. Our rabbit gives 100-yard head start to the tortoise. Rabbit runs 20 miles per hour and the tortoise runs at 2 miles per hour. When rabbit reaches the point from where the tortoise has started, tortoise has raced forward and is now 10 yards ahead. Like this, every time rabbit reaches the point where the tortoise was, tortoise has covered more ground, even if only a millimeter or a millionth of a millimeter. This process never ends, right? Well, rabbit does in fact reach and pass tortoise. The mathematics of infinite series explain how this infinite series of time intervals sums to a finite amount of time.
Thank you, Bhaskar. I will take over from here. Why should you care? Uses infinite series in AI and machine learning. Machine learning optimization. Many algorithms in AI use series expansions for optimization, like training neural networks using gradient descent. Fourier series and signal processing. If you love music, you'll love this. Fourier series use infinite sums to break down sound waves into basic frequencies, making MP3 compression possible. Physics and engineering. From predicting planetary orbits to solving quantum mechanics, infinite series are at the core of scientific discoveries. Okay. Take a deep breath. This isn't just numbers. It's how your AI assistant recognizes your voice or how your GPS gets you home. And we're not even done yet. Now, Bhaskar explain how do we know if a series converges?
Thank you, Charles, again. How do we know if a series converges? There are three ways. 1. Ratio test. If the ratio between consecutive terms is less than 1, the series converges. Number 2, integral test. If the integral of the function equivalent to the series converges, then so does the series. And now, number 3, alternating series test. If a series alternates between positive and negative and decreases in size, it converges. Example, summation within parenthesis minus 1 to the power n multiplied by 1 by n. This is an alternating series and yes, it converges. Don't worry if these tests seem overwhelming, just remember that checking convergence is like testing if a financial investment is stable or it will crash like Bitcoin in 2018. Over to Charles.
Infinite series may seem abstract, but they're secretly running the world. From AI to physics to finance, these mathematical marvels power everything. The next time you see an AI recommendation, remember, it might just be thanks to an infinite series working behind the scenes. Like, share, and subscribe to AI Tutor for more math magic and AI connections. And let me know in the comments, what's the craziest infinite series you've ever heard of?